Hey guys, it's Jake from TPA Milson bringing your new gun review. So today we're going to be reviewing the new Elite Force MP7. We'll see what all the hype is about versus the Tokyo Marui one, because that was, now they have the HPA version of the Tokyo Marui one, so we'll see if this can be it for MP7s. So right here, as you can see, it's very compact, as a real MP7, is the Elite Force MP7. Starting off with externals, they do not feel great to me, at least. It's kind of flimsy, very actually. The battery space is very, very tiny. It uses a proprietary battery. Taking off the battery cover is a little bit difficult. We had some, difficulties taking it on and off. As you can see, you just gotta wiggle it, and then you have your wires right in here, which is actually a lot of wires for a small compartment like this. That's a long wire. So one thing I would 100% do with this thing is cut the wire down and change it to Dean's. The magazine also very flimsy. I can see that there's little magnets actually right on top here. I think that signifies the empty mag detection. As soon as it goes up right into the mag well, I believe there's some kind of sensor that detects it and basically tells the gun to not shoot anymore. Again, very flimsy. I'm not sure. But then again, I'm also used to the gas KWA MP7, which is all metal, fantastic replica. The hop-up itself is right in here as any standard gun. I believe it actually has numerics on it to verify what kind, hop-up you're going for, what kind of BBs you're going to be running it. You can write down, .32's 7, .2's 5, etc., etc. Bolt release actually works. Right down. The charging handle is a little bit stiff. I'm not sure if this is because this is brand new or it's always going to be like this. Didn't really have enough time to experiment with this. The stock foldable as a real one. It actually has 2 settings as well. I know in my KWA I actually cut a notch right in here and have a little bit even smaller setting. Trigger response is very nice on this. We'll show you at the shooting portion. And I'm gonna go back to the battery. I'm actually gonna measure the battery. So this is the battery. This is the proprietary battery that Elite Force pushes while selling this gun. So the battery is about 4 inches long, 1/4 inch wide, and 1/4 inch height. So now you guys can actually go back and look at time batteries or anything of that sort to see if this will actually go in. This only runs on 11.1 as well. We did not try it with the 7.4, and we just kind of go by the standards that Elite Force said to do. So plugging it in, it will not fire because it has the empty mag detection. There's no mag in it right now. So the problem is, when I try to slide this in, it's very rough. It has to take me a few tries to actually get it in there. And now it's in there, but I still have all these wires to kind of deal with. So turning it to Dean's is going to eliminate, at least half the size of this Tamaya, and cutting these wires a little bit shorter is going to make you fit right in here, because right now I would have to jam these wires in there, and I do not like jamming wires into the stock or the gun itself. That can cause a pinch, tear, and can blow up your gun necessarily. And I don't think it's. And for the shooting portion, I'm actually gonna leave it out like this, simply because this is brand new and I don't want to damage it from our sales floor. So the gearbox in this apparently is proprietary. It uses proprietary gears, piston set. It's fully proprietary. There's no doubt about it. As of right now, this gun stands for around $400 US. For that price, you have $400. Then the batteries are 30. Then each mag is about, I think, 30 bucks as well. So let's see, 400 plus the mag that comes with it, plus you want probably 3 extra mags, right? So you're at 390. I'm sorry, 490 plus 1 battery, and those are very actually small rating batteries as well. They're not like, these are actually 900 mAh, so these won't last you, very long time, especially when firing. So gun plus 3 mags, we're at 490 plus 2 batteries, 60. We're at 550 bucks for a whole setup that you would need. Is it something that I would buy for $550? If I wanted to. If I was dead set on getting an MP7 and I could not get my hands on a Tokyo Marui, which is a reliable, been on the years for the market, I would 100% go with this. There's no doubt. One thing that also threw me off was there's no side rails. And I understand on a real one there's no side rails, but let's be honest. We're kind of here just to have attachments left and right, because Airsoft is all about just looking cool on your gun, not really anything else. I've been told that you can take the side rails off the G36 and put them right on the side, and it will work. Yeah, I mean, it comes with 1-year warranty through Elite Force. If any of your local shops are actually sponsored through Elite Force and they sell their equipment, they can 100% fix it on the spot as well, and they can deal with the warranty as well. That's why you should also shop locally as well. Yeah, so now we'll take it out back and we'll shoot it. Out. Yeah, so you can see the follower went up and it cut it off. So, as you can see, like I mentioned, I'm not even going to put this thing on because I just don't feel like wrestling with the wires. Initially, I mean, this thing was pretty consistent, 370, 369, 371 with .2s. It wasn't bad. What you would expect from a PDW, I was actually expecting to be around the 300s. So yeah, I think this is actually a very good outdoor gun. I think you can actually use it outdoor and be confident with it. You can 100% R-hop it. You can do all sorts of stuff to it. I would recommend that you guys use with 370s. I would probably max go .28 gram BBs. I wouldn't go any higher than that. It's just, I think, killing it. And at that point, your FPS is falling so low that the BBs are just gonna float to your target and they'll just miss completely. So, but yeah, that concludes the whole review. If you guys have any questions regarding, feel free in the comments. If you guys want to see any guns checked out that are coming out in the future, we'll also be doing the new Glock 18 review once it drops. The G19X, we'll be doing plenty more. So if you guys have any questions regarding TAC products, etc., feel free to comment down below. Oh, and one more thing I also want to add. There is a team in Connecticut called Brothers Battalion that is, significantly made up of veterans that suffer from PTSD, that basically want to get together and play. They do run frequently together. We'll leave a link down below and a little video also at the end with one of the guys that made the whole thing happen. So if you guys know anybody suffering from PTSD or is having a very hard time and wants to get out there, find a connection, or just needs to talk to somebody, we'll link you right to them, and these guys are great. These guys will help you out. They've been there, they've served, and they're very great guys. Alright, thanks guys.